Woosah, 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 woosah. I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid. Hey, this is Denise Diane, and I haven't made. I've made videos. I just don't share them anymore. But it's been 2 months. No, it's not. Um, according to the videos that are still public, it's been 2 months. But I took a lot of my videos and put them on private again. You guys know how I do. But I did want to come on and, like I said, in the community posts, which are now just called posts or something here on YouTube, and say that I've lost the joy of turning on the camera and talking about my boobs. And then I also wondered, some of the books should I even be talking about? I don't want to interrupt someone's spiritual journey with some of the books that I've been coming across. I did DNF my first tome of the year in January. Something in the Night or whatever by Maria Enriquez. I don't even have it anymore. It's on a short for tome 25, the first tome that I was reading, and I got to almost 150 pages, and I just didn't think I should continue on. There was a parts in there that I was like, if someone was to say they were reading this book and I love the cover and it's very intriguing and this, that, and the third, I checked it out at the library, and I'm thinking at this point in my spiritual journey, would I want someone to recommend that to me, or I don't have to take their recommendation. So, because your spiritual conscious speaks to you in ways that it's supposed to when you're investing your time to do that, to reach out to our Creator, the one and only, and reading something in opposition to what His intentions are for us, and to enjoy our life and how it should be, and what we need to do to get in line to really be locked in spiritually. This is something that would definitely go against my faith, my belief system, even if I did not have a spiritual path that I'm on. That's all I'm gonna say. I still would be like, I know this is not what I want to read, and scary. No, seriously, and I played like that, but at the same token, I was very serious about it. I'm thinking, I don't want that, because I don't know, I'm at a crossroads here for some of you thinking, girl, why nobody watching anymore anyway? If you making my mic watch, it ain't gonna break my emotional, spiritual journey, or I ain't gonna miss out on nothing entertaining. But for some of you, wholeheartedly, I know that you're sucked in to the life that doesn't elevate as much as I wish and have said it would. It's another reason why I have to rethink, because the thing is, I absolutely adore turning on the camera and talking to you, even if it's turning on the camera and talking to my daughter, hi Tasha, or just talking to myself. So I think I'm going to rethink things, because all the books, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I have moved more books out there. About 7 shelves, and books in a drawer that I don't look at. Double stacked books down there. Yeah. So I will say this though, I've been doing amazing as far as one of the goals that I didn't want to even speak about, but I will, for the sake of trying to wrap this up. I bought 3 books this year, and that's was me just doing something that I normally do. I went to the library. They have those little library sale where you put the donations. Hardcovers are $1. Softcovers are 50 cents. Got a brand new paperback of The Outlander, Kate Atkinson's A God in Ruins, and Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, Emma, Sense and Sensibility, and something else. There's another one. Even though I have my brand new Barnes & Noble Emma in the pink and gold and white leather, it's pink leather with white and gold accents Emma that I'm reading, so I say, with the Hardcore Literature Book Club. I read it on my own, then I go back and I watch him because I haven't joined it. I just watch him on YouTube, so I'm not doing the Patreon pay where you actually discuss with the group. I just watch him wrap it up, and I wanted to be able to read it before he wraps it up, and so I can understand all the deep diving that he does, right? So all of those things that I always normally do in my reading world, reading my books on my shelves and then going to the library and getting about 10 to 15, and then I still have my Libby app, which I'm just finished a book on Libby and reading about 7 others and painting. So I'm still doing all the things, except for I do them where I'm not discussing them. I never discuss them 100% in detail the perfect way on BookTube. Not that there's a perfect way for some of us. Some of us just enjoy somebody enjoying something. Some of us go, we gotta do better. And saying it's just a good book, tell us why it's good. Ain't nobody paying me. I don't have to do what you want me to do or what you're looking for. There's so many out there that will fit the niche that you're looking for. Like a Benjamin McElvoy, who does all the wonderful deep diving. And that's who I go to when I want someone to really deep dive into literature. I could watch his channel all day while I'm painting and just be fascinated. And yes, I buy books off his recommendations. Again, thus the Emma and Jane Austen, all that stuff. Even though I've had several of her books before and given them away. Okay, so this is what I normally do. I open up my mouth and run off with the mouth when I should be wrapping up. But this is part of the wrap up. Just take it what it is, what you usually get. So, I say a lot to say. I'm 59, about to turn 60, and I'm like, I've been having a YouTube channel for 18 years. What else do they want? No, I'm just joking. What else do I need to offer? Nothing. What else do I want else to say? It's the same stuff. And I think the same stuff. I'm bored with talking about it. Although I'm really not, but I am wanting to, like, one of the problems that I thought, well, I can fix this. I can just join book clubs in person. And I did, remember? I joined 3 book clubs. One in Deep Ellum, which is my favorite, at Deep Ellum bookstores, which I haven't been last month or the month before that. I think I went in October, didn't go in November because it was the holidays, in December because it was the holidays. So January, I don't know what my reason was. Oh, it was cold. I was like, I ain't going nowhere. And then this month. So I actually have a chance to go this month, but I'm going to tell you why I'm not going. Then I joined one in Denton, which I really enjoyed. We read there. And then I joined one in Dallas, which I joined and didn't go, but I definitely read and finished the book. I was really eager to talk to them, but guess what happened? The night of the book club meeting, it's not that I didn't want to show up. It's like I was literally reading another book and I go, oh, I got a notification. I set my alarm with a notification like an hour before so that I can go to the book club meeting. I'm thinking, look, I was in person in Deep Ellum and I was in person in Denton. This is the 3rd one. Maybe I should just keep Deep Ellum's. That's the one I want. The one in Deep Ellum at Deep Ellum Books, right? And then Denton every once in a while because I love that little city too, right? So one in Dallas is enough. I didn't have to join 2 of them in Dallas. And they had Daniel Black. And guess what? I'm literally just like doing other things. And my radar is just bad for meeting certain things that I want to go to. And I was like, oh wow, that's on Instagram already. He's he's all the way in Atlanta now. He done been to Dallas and left. And they had to put him in not the bookstore where I joined the book club at. That's where he was supposed to be. But it was so overwhelming, they had to put him in a different building. And I sold out, so I missed it anyway. I missed it on 2 accounts. I forgot to reserve my space or whatever, or what you needed to do for it to be sold out so I can get a ticket, whatever. I just missed it on all kind of points. And I loved that book. And I'm still reading Black on Black by Danielle Black. And then I can't wait to get Isaac's song. I can't wait. Because the Don't Cry for Me. I cried for him. Yep, I cried for him, his daddy, and the son, and the uncles, and the aunties, and the grandmas, and the grandpas. I cried for all of them. I cried for me, my family, the black neighborhoods that I grew up in. I cried for everybody, the ancestors. That book got me. That was really good. I did not want it to end, right? So I had a good time, but just like when I'm finishing books now, I just kind of immediately go into another book. And then when I'm getting ready to paint right now, finish up these things, and I'll show you what I'm working on, just to get in the exercise of painting small still. I've still got about 4 or 5 empty canvases that I'm trying to fill out and just paint patterns and haphazard and whatever it is that I come up with, no real focus on any particular thing. But I will take bits and pieces of those and put them on my tote bags, my painted tote bags that I'm making. I will make bigger paintings with certain elements and colors that are going together. I've got so much paint. I got 2 tables spread out here, and I got so many gallons of paint in here and also in the storage space where I've been painting my bags and this big old painting that I'm still not finished with. But that's just a painting that I just go out there once in a blue moon and put a leaf on it. Color in something else. Oh, a shoe would look good there. Next, I'm going to go put some houses, which are some little generic little kindergarten style houses that I love making and putting in abstract paintings. And so I went back to that. And so anyway, just to wrap up this whole booktube journey, because again, this channel started with art and an art class years ago, and then I started talking to my daughter and leaving some just videos to talk to her while I was painting. So I used to do that so many years ago. Some of those painting or videos are still on, but most of them are private, because they'll be able to open up my channel and watch them as long as YouTube keeps YouTube up and what have you. What else was I going to say? So you've all heard all that before. I'm supposed to return some books to the library today. I am definitely still going to the library. Today is Wednesday. Today's Wednesday reader series. My boy, Coetzee, that's his new novel. The Pole, winner of the Nobel Prize, J.M. Coetzee, and his new book. And back there. So, yeah. Still reading Coetzee. Still got loads of Coetzee on my Coetzee shelf. And still maybe have about 4 St. Peter's. I still haven't read that. God, I still haven't read that. 2, 3, 4. I know. This is what I do. This is why no one's watching. So anyway, I still have about 4 or 5 Coetzee books on my shelf that I haven't read. All the other ones I've read, and I really want to double back and read some twice. But anyway, another checkout from the library that I'm holding on to. It's due today because I checked it out probably a couple of Wednesdays ago or whatever. I don't know, but it's just gonna be late because I'm gonna read these 2 and finish Black on Black, which is in the living room because I was sitting out there gonna read, finish that one. So Black on Black by Danielle Black, The Coetzee, Wild Woman by Denny Bryce, and I got another one, Turning in Fight Club, Turning in Pachinko. I really wanted to crack it open and read it, but it's due. I can't check it out again. I think they rechecked it, renewed it twice already for me, and I was busy finishing other things, and I had to DNF that Maria Enriquez. I believe that is the name of it. I just the whole demon episode, and then him and his son, and the traveling. I just got bored with it, and also the demonic elements. You know, I'm talking about seeing the demon, and I was I was done. I read my Bible, and I've been. Guess what? Also, that I noticed once I stopped making videos and talking, my journal. I'll just turn it on this side. Is an everyday thing now. I'm back to Denise. I'm back to how I was reading before, just going from one book to the other, and the book club. Like I said, I definitely want to keep the Deep Vellum in Dallas and Denton once in a blue moon when I get over there. But the reason why I'm not, possibly, is because Deep Vellum, they publish their own books, and so all the books are from their bookstore. They are translated books, right? And I have translated books that I've purchased, but for the most part, you're not really going to have the Deep Vellum books on your shelf. Like I have some, but I'm not going to go over that. I was getting ready to go over some of them that I have that are translated that I bought outside of the Deep Vellum bookstore that they may read because they have them on their shelf because I've seen them. I go, oh, I got that book at home, right? So I don't want to buy any more books. And that's something I'm going to have to get used to. I just really don't. And reason being is because I am a heavy library goer, still, always going to be. And I got a hell of a home library. I don't need any more books. I need to read all the books on my shelf. And I just know that I'll die before I get to all the books that I own. Why am I going back to the store and buying more? I'm stopping consumption. I'm not working full time. I'm just doing little side gigs or what have you. And another way to get rid of that is of buying books all the time. Again, reading what's on my darn shelf. And if I just feel the need to go and purchase something or get a book that I don't own, child, go to the library and check it out. I have literally downloaded or checked out books on my Libby app, as well as from time to time, I'm guilty, gone to the library and checked out a physical book that I own, that I done purchased with my own good money, and go, I think this cover, the title, everything looks kind of familiar. Oh, it's on the shelf. I was about to buy, just case in point, I know where my book is. It's right behind these paintings. Eleanor Oliphant. I wanted to buy it because I'll be watching Kalila D. And I was like, I know I bought that book. Then I couldn't find it. But there it is. I moved it since